I reckon that several of you floorsters need some good nightins. Come here to earn your good nightins, Nintendo floorsters. Good night, Kaizaku, tongue-wagging scoundrel. May your dreams be full of mouth guard or 3. What? Good night, Frey, you closed-eyed critter. May your Smash Bros. Record help you sleep in solemn. Good night, Illmatic. May ye get well soon. May your dreams be coated with many a medicine cabinet. Good night, Haki. May new fatherhood enswamp thee. May your dreams be coated with many lily pad for you to stand on about your podcast.
Welcome to episode 15 of the TK podcast, the episode that was supposed to be streamed but ended up not. But the episode that was supposed to be the return of Bluefire, but he'll return next time. He had important stuff to do. So this week we got your regular boys, KingsHaki and RoronoaTrey. Yu Yu Hakusho reference for the anime fans out there. Yep, and a little bit of Princess Haki making some noise in the background. She said, "Ah!" She was just imitating Uncle Trey there. Yep. But anywho, oh man, what's on your mind today, Trey?
Right.
I think this show we should just talk about. I mean, we got some things to talk about, but you know, we could kind of have some fun too and just chill. And
The DKC trilogy
is back. It's on the virtual console, confirmed.
in order 213.
213.
Yep.
You sound like the what was that, the Ice Cube rap group or whatever it was? 213, wasn't that the name of them? You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, it was like Nate Dogg, wasn't it? Snoop Dogg and Nate Dogg. It wasn't Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg, and Warren G.
Nate Dogg.
Yeah, we real gangsters. We always had that crazy.
Would you love me if I was down?
No.
Would you still have love for me? Yeah.
I think that's 50 Cent, isn't it?
No, but that was Nate Dogg on the chorus.
Oh yeah, okay. Girl. Yep. Anyways, enough about rap. enough about middle school rap. Yep. Anyways. Oh man, yeah. So I'm thinking about buying one, like at least on Gun Country 2, since you're going ham about it.
Yep, I was saying if you had to get them, here's where it's difficult. 2 is clearly the best. There's no way in my mind that anybody could even argue for 1 or 3. And the difference between 1 and 3 is that 3 just seems all types. 3 is a much deeper game than 1. Because 1 is really shallow because you can't. 1 is kind of like you can find all the stuff, but you really don't have to. Like, there's really no incentive for finding everything because all he'll say is, "Congratulations."
Right.
So there's like no point. But in 2, you get the extra levels and you get the final boss. And in 3, there's like side quests. Like, this is the only platformer I've ever seen where there's like an extensive side quest mode. And it's so freaking annoying. It's like you'll see what I'm talking about if you play it.
Are you sure that's the only I said that's the only platformer that you've seen an extensive side quest for?
Yeah, I mean, the only one I can think of, you gotta get these items, you gotta trade them to these bears, and then you also, while you're in the main hub overworld, you gotta, sometimes you just gotta, go to random spots and run into them, and hopefully they'll blow. Yeah, it's really crazy. I literally didn't find it until I, went online to see what I was supposed to do, because I didn't know that I was supposed to run into a random wall in the main overworld.
Right.
So it was like, okay.
Dude, but you know what I was thinking? Somebody out there, whoever's listening and is good at, writing rap and stuff like that, since we were talking about rap and Donkey Kong, I was thinking of the DK rap,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
dude, how perfect would that be for the TK crew? He's, as the intro song, that would be awesome. Yeah. If we did a remix to it with the...
A little known fact, even though I go off on how I didn't like Donkey Kong 64, that's only, what do you call that? Where it's I guess that game aged badly, but at the time, of course I loved that game. Of course I still know that song by heart.
Sure.
And me, my sister, and my friend did a dance for our parents to that song. And when I look back, I'm like, man, that's embarrassing.
Bruh.
But dude, I remember, I think that was the first game where I was looking 24/7 on magazines and stuff for when it would come out.
Right.
I was just extensively looking because I thought it looked awesome and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, Princess Hockey agrees.
Yeah, I think she heard I think she was thinking about Christmas gifts or something.
Oh man. So let's talk about some stuff. Let's talk about MKX, since we didn't get to that last week.
She said my eyes.
She says, I like Katana. Katana's my favorite. Man. She's just not having a good time right now.
Lucy with the big bellies.
Babality. So what'd you think about MKX?
Bruh. I mean, have they even shown Scorpion yet?
Scorpion?
I mean, I know he was in the demo, but have they shown his moves and all that?
Yeah.
Oh, they have?
Yeah.
Yep. That's who I want to play. Who all have they showed? I've seen the new character with that thing on his back.
Alright,
Scorpion, Sub-Zero. I know there's another new character, but I can't think of his name.
Well, I'm just gonna tell you who I know. Scorpion, Sub-Zero, the dude with the guy on his back. Raiden, yeah. And, Cassie Cage, who's Johnny Cage's daughter,
Yeah.
And then Kano, Reptile, Katana, Ermac, and there's a couple other new characters that I don't know their name.
Yep, out of that list, I only want to play Scorpion.
Really?
Yep.
No love for Reptile, dude?
Dude, I hate Reptile. Dude, he's freaking Aries just about. He turns invisible. That's annoying as crap.
That's exactly what he is, and that's why he's awesome.
Dude, he's annoying as crap. I've always hated the characters that turn invisible.
Dude, but he's Aries with, well, I guess, technically Aries took from him, but okay. Anyways, but, he's got the cat dash, except he's got the reptile dash instead. You know how Catwoman stole that dash from him, where she dashes in and slices you through?
Yep.
Yeah. Dude, that makes him awesome, man. Hot Pockets confirmed?
Nah.
Yeah, but, What do you think about it? So you haven't seen any of the gameplay or anything?
I mean, I've seen some of the gameplay. I haven't seen like their new moves because I know like the basic moves that they all have, but I haven't seen any of the new ones.
Right. Well, yeah, like.
I mean, I've seen Raiden's. Maybe that's about it.
Oh, you saw Raiden's variations?
Yeah.
Yep. I bet there's a wiki online that shows it all or something. Like that has like everything.
Yep.
And yep. Well, at least there's a Wikipedia page. Yep. Okay. So the characters are Cassie Cage, Devora. Who's that? Devora is like that weird bee,
Oh yeah, I have seen that.
Yeah, Ermac, Farah, Goro. Oh yeah, Goro is announced, but he hasn't been shown yet. He's he or she? It's a she, I guess. Yeah. You know the one with a bunch of arms, the big monster.
Oh yeah.
That's like Doomsday.
Yep.
Yeah, she's gonna be DLC, I guess.
DLC.
I think it's like some kind of special deal to get Goro, I forget, but then there's Kano, Katana, Kotal Khan, who's like, it says he's a sun god, Kung Lao, Melina, Quan Chi, oh yeah, I forgot Quan Chi's in it. And then we got Raiden, Reptile, Scorpion, and Sub-Zero. But dude, oh yeah, they were showing the not the babalities, the brutalities yesterday. Ew.
Well, yeah. I was thinking like the first wave of fatalities, and I'm like, bruh.
Dude, I'm such a lame like Mortal Kombat person. Like if I had the option, I would turn the blood off.
Yeah.
Like.
I mean, I don't really mind the blood as much as just the,
right.
Like, dude, because it's like, when you're in the middle of the fight, sometimes you can't even pay attention to all that stuff, like.
Sure, yeah.
I guess I don't really see it, but, like, when you do the fatalities or the specials, like, there's no not seeing that.
Yeah, and it looked like you could end it with, like, almost like an EX move or something, and then it would go into the brutality, like say somebody was jumping on the guy and like punching him in the face, and that was just like a regular move, but if you ended the round with that, it would turn to a brutality where he kept punching him until his head busted open or something. And like Raiden did one where he did some kind of throw or something, and then you just like Raiden disappears, and you just start seeing the guy like shaking, and he's got electric going all over him. And then Raiden busts out from inside the guy.
Yep, that sounds like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Dude, it was crazy. But dude, okay. Katana has like 3 different ones which all look awesome. Like she has like the zoning one. Then she has like the assassin one where she has like a super dash that comes in. And then she has like oh crap, what's her other one? Oh, it's her mournful one, which I guess Jade's not going to be in the game, so she gets a variation that's pretty much Jade, so that's pretty cool. I guess Jade must have died in the storyline or something, maybe.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Princess Haki is.
Jade?
What?
They killed her?
I'm not sure. But people die in the storyline all the time, or like,
Yeah.
It's like, it's just one of those universes, kind of like Dragon Ball Z universe where nobody ever really dies.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude, she's been in forever.
I mean, that's just speculation. I don't really know the story like that. Yep. I don't know like that. But anyways, yep, dude, I wish I had a PS4 to play it. And for SF5, but I told Jambi was trying to get me to get 360, and I was like, well, I told him I would get it to play him in Chrono, and then ever since I said that, he's been trying to convince me, and I'm just not so, because then Street Fighter 5 has come right around the corner, so everybody would leave the SF4 online anyways. And then the Xbox Live costs money. And then, you know, Mortal Kombat X is made for the PS4 anyways.
Yeah.
So I might as well buy that. And then I might as well not buy anything because I'm satisfied. I got my Smash Bros. I got my Donkey Kong Country too. Okay, I don't have that yet, but I'll get it.
Hey, I was gonna say DKC too.
Yep, I don't have it yet, but I'll get it. Yep. Well, anything else about MKX? Dude, what about the tournaments? Do you think they'll stop playing Injustice?
I mean, they haven't stopped yet.
So, Injustice, yep. Dude, are they gonna stop playing it? Dude, I think they are. But are you gonna watch the Mortal Kombat X tournaments?
Yeah, I mean, I probably will.
Yeah, 'cause I love watching that community, 'cause all the drama and craziness. It's hilarious. Yep. And I know like most of the figures, like the guys that are like the good players.
Like I said before, even though I like Smash Bros. Better, for some reason I just don't like watching Smash Bros. Tournaments as much.
Yep. Well, maybe that'll change with custom moves, Kappa.
Yeah, there's just something about Smash Bros. Tournament that I cannot stand.
Oh man. Did you see the new Street Fighter 5 trailer?
The one with the Giles mentor type dude?
Yeah, you saw it?
Yep.
Dude, he went ham.
Dude, I was like, dude, what's that character from, I think it was on Street Fighter Cross Tekken that could like shoot stuff out and then teleport behind you or something like that? I mean, I'm not thinking of Dawson, but
from Cross Tekken?
I think there's a character like that. I can't remember, but to me, that's just, I hate characters that can teleport, first of all. Especially characters that can teleport them, or shoot blast and then teleport.
Yeah, that's pretty dirty. Dude, that's like a dirty mix-up. Yeah, I mean, I guess Dawson could do it, but he just had this little tiny fireball, you know?
He's slow too.
Yep, and he has like super low health. But yeah, but that guy looked awesome. Like, and dude, the way the game looks pretty sweet too. Like the effects and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, and that guy looked awesome. Yep, I was gonna say you would have played him since he's a Guile clone, but not anymore since he has a teleport. You just banned, like, you just like against playing anybody with a teleport.
Dude, they're just annoying as crap.
Yep, I was gonna say Scorpion has a teleport. You played him.
Yeah, but dude, like every kid in Mortal Kombat has a teleport.
Yep.
Just about, it seems like.
Yep, but you played him in Injustice 2 for a little bit.
Yeah, but that was for the trolls, okay? That was a fraudulent teleport.
Oh man, stupid. Speaking of fraudulent, let's hear your fraudulent list of. Like, I was just thinking about the other day. I think I told you we should talk about what is the soda tier list. Like, we're talking Coca-Cola, Pepsi products. Like,
bottom tier, Mountain Dew, Pepsi, or Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, chill, Brad, chill. Yeah, you're just trying to swing at me. Yep, just trying to hate.
Okay, dude, the tier list is obviously, not to try to go kill, but orange soda might be top.
Orange soda?
Yep.
Bruh, like, what kind of orange soda are we talking about?
Dude, I can't really tell the difference between Sunkist and Fanta half the time.
Bruh. Dude, Sunkist is obviously above and beyond.
Dude, I can't really tell.
Grape Sunkist? Have you had grape Sunkist? That stuff is banging.
Yeah, That's what I was gonna say. Orange soda might be tops. Grape soda is second. Mountain Dew might be third.
Bruh.
And that might be that Code Red Mountain Dew. I don't know.
But it's like MKX. You got to talk about the variations. I was about to say you got to talk about the variations.
Code Red might be third. Do they even make Code Red anymore?
Oh yeah, dude, Code Red is awesome. Oh yeah.
And then I don't know. I kind of like. Dude, my taste buds have like gone away from like Coke tasting sodas. I can't stand Coke tasting sodas anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have a fresh Coke or a fresh Pepsi for it to taste good. And Coke is obviously better than Pepsi.
Bruh, they're both, dude, I hate both of them. They like taste so freaking plain.
Yeah, but for my tier list...
It made me hate Sprite, dude, because that was like the only soda like flavor I like, so I hate Sprite now.
Okay, but, dude, for my tier list is obviously Baja Blast near the top. That stuff is just, it's something special. Like Taco Bell, just like, they had a reason for me to come to their restaurant, even if, like, their food completely sucked. Which luckily it doesn't all suck, but it will tear your stomach up, though. But you never regret it, you know?
Emerson confirms, yep.
You go there and then you leave and you never regret it because you have the sweet, sweet nectar that is Baja Blast. And on top of that, you got Code Red is a good variation. The classic Mountain Dew is good. Dr. Pepper is good. But above Dr. Pepper, I would say... Oh.
You say,
She says she dropped her pacifier. She doesn't want to hear about it, people. There's bigger problems in the world than soda tier list. Okay, but above Dr. Pepper is the cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper. Have you had that?
Cherry vanilla.
Okay, do you know those machines, those magical machines that you press the buttons and stuff happens, and I don't know how it works, but well, if you go over to Dr. Pepper, you can click cherry, you can click vanilla, or you can click cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper. And that stuff is great. Dude, it is wonderful. I'm telling you. That is like top tier.
I've never even, I don't think I've tried it.
And Coke gets much better already by becoming vanilla Coke, and even better if it's cherry vanilla Coke. That's pretty good stuff too.
Oh, I forgot about root beer. Yeah, root beer's up there too.
Yeah, root beer's pretty good. Yep. And cream soda.
Yep.
Yeah. What?
Cream soda's aight.
It's alright. No, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I was gonna say though that History Strong's Disciples creator was making a whole bunch of one-shots.
Oh yeah?
But now he's combined all his one-shots and made a new manga. And it is called...
What's it called?
Let me see what it's called. Dude, it's got a confusing name. Hold on. I can't even tell you, because I don't even think the official name has been translated into English yet. You know, kind of like Attack on Titan still goes by some weird name.
Oh yeah.
A Japanese name.
Right, yeah.
Well, it's got like a weird name, but I don't think it's actually been translated into English yet. But the manga so far is pretty good. And I sent it to Bluefire. I was like, Bluefire. I was like, there have been 5 chapters of this out, and I didn't know. And he's just like, what? Why didn't you tell me?
Yep.
And I was like, dude, I just found out. So I think there's only like, I want to say, okay, here's the title. It's called, alright, let me, yeah, there's 4 chapters out, and it's called Takiwa Kitari.
What's it about?
Okay, what he did was he combined his one-shots, because he was doing a list of one-shots. Like after History Strong's Disciples over, the first one was about a ninja boy that goes to high school and like fights like demons kind of, and he has like this girl that's his neighbor that kind of notices he's fighting ninjas.
Yeah.
That one was the only one that was translated into English. And then I guess he made, I want to say 2 others, but one is about a boy that has like a robot cyborg with him, and it's pretty hilarious. And the other one is this guy that makes like little figures. I think he's kind of like an X-Men type, like Gambit almost, where his kinetic energy can like, he can touch something and make it almost like have a, what do they call that? Like a reanimation type spell type thing on it.
Right.
Where he can touch it and so he can make stuff out of like wires.
Right.
And he has like, I don't really want to spoil it, but, and then so like there's this other character too that was from his one shot. And it's really funny because it's got the history, strong as a disciple, sense of humor. But it's pretty funny. The action, of course, is top notch. And yeah, it looks like he's got another hit on his hands. Where I don't think that Naruto or Kishimoto or Bleach's Tight Kubo, that they'll be able to make another successful manga. But he's definitely got talent though.
Yep, he's got more juice.
I think he's got another hit on him.
But History Strong as Disciple is over, correct?
Yeah.
And it's like
it's over, but he left it with the most open ending in the world. Like, he trolled so hard with that ending.
Well, maybe he was like, left open-ended, say, hey, this will be my backup. I can continue this if it doesn't work, if the other one doesn't work out.
I think because what I'm gathering is that he kind of, because the way the story, I guess it was, they wanted him to make a new series or something.
Right.
And so you could kind of tell that the ending was rushed because he had some loose holes. And so he just kind of like wrapped them up really fast. But, it he did it in a way where it made sense, but it still left more questions than answers.
Right.
And so, and then at the end, I guess I can spoil the ending for you guys, but at the end, it's Kenichi, writing on like a piece of paper, like a journal, talking about all his adventures and how he finally became a master.
Hey, can I add Jambi on the call?
Yeah, he's trying to get in.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, but you can keep going.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the way he ended it was like Kenichi is at the end, like writing about how he became a master, kind of like Lord of the Rings with, you have, what's his name, Bilbo, kind of like writing about his journeys, how you had that from the first series.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, and you get like a buff arm is writing it, so obviously he's, gotten buff. And then it's like, has a picture of his daughter, but you can't really, I can't remember if you can see her hair color or not, but then it shows like a wedding photo of him, but you can't see the girl's face. So it's like a glare. So it's the biggest troll ever because you're not sure if he ended up with Mew or if he ended up with someone else. and it's just like a huge troll. And he talks about how all his trials to get there were hard and everything. And it doesn't really show you what happened with everybody else. So it's like literally like leaves it up for debate. Did anybody die? Because people could have died or anything. So it literally is like a huge troll that he can literally go back and start right back where he left off.
Right.
Or he could start from where that So it was like it was a good ending, but it was almost like an ending for part 1 or something like that.
Right.
But, and I'll say his new series is like, the only bad thing is that his new series looks like it's really good too, so he might never be able to go back to Kenichi if this works out. And then to me, that is like a huge troll.
Oh man.
And that series was really good.
Yep, Jambi's going to join in a minute, he said. Yep, apparently Jambi-san was watching us and we let him down. But that's alright. I told him just to join it. So, anyways, Yeah, but dude, I couldn't finish Kenichi. It's your strongest disciple. Dude, he had a little too much fan service for me.
Dude, like near the end when he's like about to end it, dude, the fan service goes crazy. I was like telling Bluefire, I was like, dude, this is getting out of control, but I guess it's because the series is ending.
Yeah. Well, yep. And I got like 300 some chapters into that too, so I'll probably finish it sometime. But
yeah, but it's just insane. Like, to me, the fact that he trolled with the hair, like, why was there a glare on the wedding photo?
I don't know. What I do know is that, yep, I'm gonna be a snob and say that I hate reading like on the scanlation sites now, because now I just look at it, because it took like I took comparison of reading One Piece on, on Shonen Jump, and then reading One Piece on that, and then I was like, okay, there's about 100% less F-bombs, 100% less of this and that, and the translation is just better. And then so yeah, I can't even like take it seriously when I'm reading another one, because then I just start thinking, okay, is this really the real translation here? Is this the real? Yep, I don't know. But yep, I'm a translation snob now apparently.
Yep. Yeah, I'll say that show is really, really good.
Oh yeah, and I watched the anime. I wish they continued the anime, because the anime was good for HSD.
Yeah, but they left a whole bunch of stuff out though.
Yeah.
Like they completely left out, like, I guess they do that for the anime's sake, but they left out any reference to Yomi, and those are like the big bads of like the next arc, so.
Right.
And they missed out on like a bunch of hilarious moments too. Like, I mean, it was hilarious already, but they missed like a side story where he's like training in the wilderness.
Right.
With like Akasame's like friend's son, and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Cause like the kid is like younger than him, and they both like think of each other as like little brother, and so they're like going back and forth about who's the little brother. And like this kid is like what, maybe like only like 7 or 8, so it's pretty funny.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good series. Yeah, so I was thinking, okay, I was dabbling in my time, but okay, I think I was gonna do a list of like the worst fall-offs in manga/anime, whereas like
yep,
this part.
And we got
like,
Jambi-san on the call now.
Oh, you added him?
Yep.
Can you hear me now?
Good, yep. You're good.
Jambi's
You came-
back again.
Came at the perfect time. You interrupted a Trey rant. Yep.
Sorry, Trey.
Jambi's back from the dead.
Don't apologize for doing good deeds. Okay, well, Trey,
Ham on some manga.
how we doing today, Jambi?
I'm alright. Cold. It's cold outside.
Yeah, I would say Canada. I imagine that's cold. It's cold in NC.
Yep.
It's a little. Feels like minus 22 Celsius today.
Celsius.
It's not too bad.
Celsius.
That's right.
Is that what you guys use in Canada? Celsius instead of Fahrenheit?
The U.S. is the only one that uses Fahrenheit.
We're
Yeah, we're the
You
only
weirdos.
We think we're special, that's why.
USA.
Yep.
USA.
That's alright. We'll keep our weird 212 and whatever else Fahrenheit numbers. Yep. Yep, I don't even know anymore.
What was wrong with the stream? It seemed to be okay when I checked in.
Well, what was wrong with it is because I didn't have a good somebody to check on it, and then Trey was like, is anybody watching? I was like, Trey, check. And then he said, is anybody watching? I said, I don't know.
I was just about to say, like, hey guys, and then you're like, I'm gonna go offline.
Yeah, because I was like, who would be, because like most people might be like at their job or at school, because where we live, a lot of the schools have been closed down due to the weather. But I was like, I don't know how many people would have that,
Oh, you guys got like a centimeter of snow or something?
Yeah.
We live in North Carolina, so like if there's snow that touches the ground, then school is canceled.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty serious. But you guys have snow there at the moment?
Oh, yeah, it's not too bad, but it's not as bad as they got in like Boston and stuff. But
I
yeah.
was gonna say they gotta have snow. You gotta have some hockey.
That's right.
Not talking KingsHaki. Dumb. Alright.
Yeah, okay, so, JB, have you had the fortune of playing the Donkey Kong Country series?
No. I've only played Tropical Freeze, and it kicked my butt.
Well, you're gonna have to play DKC2. It just came out on Miiverse. Yeah, that's right. I'm advocating for the Donkey Kong Country series.
Yeah,
Not like I've ever done that before.
Yeah, this is how the first half of the podcast started, so...
I saw that the trilogy just came out, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like I was telling Hockey, and like I was telling the viewers, 2-1-3. Put that in your head, guys. That's the order of how good they are. 2-1-3.
Sounds like an area code.
Yep, I told him it was old Nate Dogg rap group. Yep. That's what it was. Yep. Anyways.
How do they compare in difficulty to Tropical Freeze?
So I don't know if I was telling this on the podcast or if I was just telling this to Hockey over the phone, but I feel like Tropical Freeze and Donkey Kong Country Returns were both trying to be like Donkey Kong Country, the original. Although I would say they had the cheery vibe, like I don't know how far you got into Tropical Freeze, but you know that windfall type world, like
yeah.
That had a very Donkey Kong Country 3 vibe to it. It reminded me a lot of the first world in Donkey Kong Country 3.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as the difficulty, it's really tough to say because I feel like Tropical Freeze has some... It's hard to say how difficult that game is because to me the hardest part was finding some of those stupid puzzle pieces.
Yeah.
Well, I could beat the level, but it was like those puzzle pieces were just something else. Whereas I guess you would have that same problem in DKC2 and DKC3, but as far as difficulty, I would say that they're about the same, but I don't know, it's tough for me because like I said, I played those games so much.
Oh, man.
It's hard for me to judge.
I know you just got here and we just started talking about Donkey Kong Country Jambi, but we've been talking about it for a while. Trey, alright, let him talk about it at the beginning. I thought it would get it out of him, but nope.
There's always time to talk about it.
Yeah, there's always time to talk about that, Phoenix Wright, and whatever else you like to talk about. I don't know. But, dude, oh, go ahead, Jambi.
I was just going to say, I think Trey should get some points and get Wonderful 101.
Yeah, that's what I should do, but...
Is that good?
My codes.
It's really good, but it's its own thing. Like it's insane. That's all I can say. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Is
it a lot like Beautiful Joe, kind of?
No, it's more like imagine playing Bayonetta with Pikmin.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah. Like, because you got like all these little guys and the controls are a little bit hard to get used to, but they're adequate. And the game's just crazy, and then at the end it just gets nuts. Like you can't think it gets any more crazy, and it just does.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I really want to play it, but it's like I've got so many games on like my back catalog, and like
same here.
Trying to finish the Prime series. But and like the thing about, have you played the Prime series?
Yeah.
Okay, am I wrong? But at the end of Metroid Prime, do you have to scavenger hunt for those artifacts in order to fight the final boss?
I think so. I haven't played Prime in a long time, but I believe there is some backtracking.
Oh, because I cannot see. I'm gonna rage quit that game because I have every single item and I have every single visor type thing, every single suit, but I only have like 2 artifacts, and I just don't want to go across that whole world all over again looking for them.
But it's such a nice world.
Yeah, but dude, that world is not nice. That world is unfriendly.
Part of your world.
That's a cold world. I feel like I've backtracked like every single inch of that world like at least 5 times over. Like I feel like I've been everywhere, and then it'll like take me forever to get from one place to another. And I guess the grapple beam made it a little bit easier, but dude.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel like I need to do like the ex-girlfriends and just go our own ways. Separate a little bit.
I don't know. I played it like back on GameCube. I don't remember being too frustrated with
Searching for stuff.
Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe you just missed one thing. I don't know.
Well, to me, it's more of just, it reminds me, I don't know if you played Skyward Sword, but it reminds me of, like, the backtracking you had to do in that in Twilight Princess and in Wind Waker, where it's like, I'm done. I do not want to, like...
Wind Waker's was bad,
Skyward
yeah.
Sword did it the worst, though.
No, Wind Waker's was pretty bad, too. They actually, like, made it easier for the US version. There was, like, a lot less pieces you had to get.
Yeah.
And then they made...
the thing about that is that I don't remember it being that bad because I had played it on like a friend's, like I had borrowed it from a friend, and then I moved, and then so I always knew that I wanted to finish the game. I had it all saved in my memory, and then so I ended up playing it like in 2008. You know, when I first played it, like when did it come out? Like 2001, 2002.
Yeah, something
so
like that.
I finished it in 2008. And I realized I only had one piece of the Triforce left. I got it and then beat the boss, so I don't really remember the backtracking at all.
Yep, you're a lucky man.
Yeah. So much tingle.
Yeah, I literally don't remember it.
Well, yep, you're a lucky man then, but they...
I guess we're in the same boat because I don't remember the backtracking in Prime either.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, well, they actually gave us that speedboat in the new one, you know, the HD remake. So you don't have to like deal with that as much, I guess.
That's true.
Yep. So obviously it was a problem. But can we talk about the most important topic for today?
What's that?
Of course, it's Miiverse Poster of the Week. And that award, this is the first time we're doing it, and that award goes to Crampaw. Hands down goes to Crampaw.
Comes out of nowhere.
Jamie, you tell me, did you see that goodnight thread?
The goodnight thread? No.
Oh my goodness, you need to see, that was why he won it. Goodnight thread, yep. The goodnight thread, you need to go look at it right now. And
Alright, I'm looking for it.
it's just like, you have to go to his profile and look down a little bit.
Alright. I gotta find him.
But what disturbs me about him is like, who is he? Like,
I think I know who it is, but I'm not gonna say quite yet.
Okay.
Until I know.
Yeah, I was gonna say in that little post or whatever, he talks about like every one of us. And so I was like,
Oh, here it is. The goodnight Floorsters thread.
Yeah, read it for us, please.
Okay. I reckon that several of you Floorsters need some good nightings. Come here to earn your good nightings, Nintendo Floorsters. Good night, Kaizaku, tongue-wagging scoundrel. May your dreams be full of mouth guard or 3. What? Good night, Frey, you closed-eyed pork critter. May your Smash Bros. Record help you sleep in solemn. Good night, Illmatic. May ye get well soon. May your dreams be coated with many a medicine cabinet. Good night, Haki. May new fatherhood in Swamp V. may your dreams be coated with many lily pad for you to stand on about your podcast. Good night, Devil DJ, the witch doctor, not soak in its bosom. May your dreams be filled with Minnie, a chipmunk slinging a song, or 3 to your doctors. Oh, there's one for me. Good night, Jamby son. May you shine bright as the Mississippi River. May your dreams be filled of many a steamboat kissing on the New Orleans sun. Okay, I've never even been to Mississippi. Good night, Lamar, you old perilous clam. May the crustacean on your heart not be found on Brennan's pot. Me favorite Nola restaurant.
Man.
Good night, Weeboo. Ye ghostly rider. May your dreams be filled with Minnie, a haunted boo house, like found in Nola. What's Nola? Good night, Heights, ye sneaky dare demon. May your dreams be filled with Minnie a jump off the highest Nola boardwalk. Good night, Chrono, you glassy-eyed vet. May your dreams be filled with Minnie a player, reminding about them old fights.
Oh man.
Good night, TK DJ, ye parted-haired curb. May your dreams be filled with many an inhaling ball. May the crawdads stay away from ye skivvies. If any a feller need a good nightin', you know where to swim. With many a attitude I smell from these floorsters, I figure a good nightin' or 3 was in order.
Oh, is that not the best thread either?
This is hilarious. Oh, here's another one. Good night, Dada, ye glass-eyed papa. May your sawyers see more efficient waters and lesser whitewashing fences. May Injun Joe stay away from your dreams. And poor DJs keeps posting like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
This is childish.
Yeah. Oh man, that was awesome. Yep.
Yeah,
So
I don't know who this guy is, but I think it might actually be what's it called? The DJ Demon guy.
Oh, you mean, Billy?
Billy?
Yeah, I think it might be him. That's just speculation.
You think so? Yeah, cause okay.
Because he did post in this thread too.
Right. But okay, but me and Trey think that the TK DJ Demon Billy whatever guy is like DJ, because he draws like DJ and then he has like his bipolar personality like DJ. And let's not rule out the fact that DJ can talk to himself. Because he's done it before.
True, but he says it was Limitless Bill, and Limitless Bill, or he says he's Limitless Bill in his profile, right?
Right. But have you ever seen the two?
I played Happy Willie, and he plays like Limitless Bill.
Okay. Was that so? He doesn't play Nightwing. He doesn't play whatever.
No, but I only played him like one time, so he could have just not been Nightwing.
Right.
So I don't know.
Yep. Well,
but
he's.
And Limitless Bill kind of disappeared. So.
Yeah, I was about to say like I barely remember him. Like I'm. What?
Dude, it's DJ. I'm looking right now. Look at TK Devil DJ's one of his pictures.
One of his pictures?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's a picture of Duck Hunt Dog or the Duck Hunt Dog and the duck. And if you look at DJ's like background picture, it's a picture of the Duck Hunt Dog and the duck.
Oh, so they're the same on both of them?
No, it's a different picture, but it's the same, like, you know.
It's a copy? Like
No, I mean, they both drew the same thing. Like, it's something DJ would draw.
Oh. Yeah, it might be, but that just, like, okay, but then what if Grandpa is the same person and it's like 3 people all talking to each other? Like, but it's one person. That'd be something crazy. He's gotta have something. Nope, still blue and black. Wife keeps asking me if that stupid dress is white and gold or blue and black. Did y'all see that?
Wait, what happened?
The internet was going crazy about this dress. I was like, okay, it's gonna sound dumb because it kinda is. So it's like a blue and black dress that is
it's white and gold.
That
Oh,
it's
that
like
stupid dress thing.
yeah, you saw it.
Oh, who has it? It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
What color did you think it was?
What color did you think it was? My wife wants to know.
It's blue and black.
No, it is not.
She disagrees.
What are we even talking about here?
Oh, I'll
Just Google it.
Go on Twitter and it's probably trending. It's either like the dress or gold and white, blue or black and blue.
Yep.
It's the dumbest thing that Twitter's ever done.
Yeah, it is.
And you have the movie?
It is. I know. It's only blue and black the whole time I see it, and then I don't even get the thing about it.
Alright, let me see.
Yep.
Let me look up a dress, apparently.
Yeah, but dude, every time I turn to her, like anytime I see her, like for the first time, I come to the room, see her again, she'll like hold up the phone. I'll be like, still blue and black. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my
Wait.
goodness.
What dress am I supposed to be looking at?
It's a dress. It just like has like stripes on it, and it's like in like a light.
I'm just gonna call it right now. You're gonna see a million of those dresses on Halloween.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I don't know if
It's
I'm
gonna
looking
be
at the
like-
right picture, because the one I'm looking at. Hold on, I might not be looking at the right one.
What
You know
is
I think
it?
it is? I think it's a big troll that somebody posted 2 pictures with 2 different colors, and people are seeing each one.
Oh man. Nope, the wifey swears that the same picture we're looking
Because
at
I
is
saw
white
it
and
blue
gold.
black at first.
She says she saw it blue and black, and then it was white and gold later. But
Same from Ellen, the Ellen show.
oh boy. Yep. But anyways.
I'm not sure.
It's just the silliest thing.
DJ podcast, the dress episode.
Ask them what they think and see in the comments, and we'll see who
Oh man.
agrees with me.
I don't know. Yep, if Kaizuko's out there, he can tell us his opinion on the dress.
A friend of mine on Facebook debunked it. He went into, I can't remember, I can see if I can find the post. I don't know if it's still there. But he says it's black and blue.
Yep, sounds like it got beat up pretty hard.
Well, I was gonna say, like, it's gonna be like some, like, 2 girls. Like, you're gonna see a pair of girls all over the place at Halloween, just like one's wearing the blue and black, and one's wearing the white and gold dress.
That's what he just said.
Yep. No, he said it was gonna be Halloween. Yep, I was taking Jambi Son's idea a little further. But enough about the dress.
I know, I think it was just a big conspiracy to distract from the escaped llamas that were running wild yesterday.
Yeah, what was that about?
I don't know. I really don't know much about it, except that there was a couple of llamas running around somewhere. One of them was blue and one of them was gold. I don't know, something.
Time Magazine posted an article about it too. Just so you know.
Yep, well, Kai would be upset if I didn't remind us. Well, okay, before we get to that. So, we're going to say, let's hear a vote for what everybody thinks of Grandpa's identity. I'm going to say it's DJ.
I'm going to say it's Happy Willie still, because Happy Willie...
Who's Happy Willie?
Limitless Bill.
Oh.
Hold on, let me find the thing where I thought it was him.
Oh
see
my
here.
gosh, it really is real life. Like in real life.
I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy.
Time magazine wrote an article about it. And
No.
the original people, Roman
Yeah, that makes
original-
sense.
Like the Roman people who made it. He's blue.
Because of in the goodnight thread, because of the stuff he said about Lamar being all salty and crusty,
Yeah.
and the Devil DJ made a post about Lamar a couple days ago.
Yeah, he did. That's true.
About how he got cussed out, and I got cussed out by Lamar for the first time, like last night or the day before.
Oh man, welcome to the club.
Oh man.
It was. Did he do like?
Ed was being cursed out by Lamar though.
And it's so funny because I played him like, I don't know, maybe like 3 weeks ago or something, and he had my number the whole night, and you know, he didn't say anything, and then like the other night I was like I totally figured him out. Like I know he was playing Catwoman, and he's so predictable now.
Yep.
And I kept finding him in ranked. I got him 3 times in a row, and I trounced him 3 times, and then he's just like, you're weak, man, you're weak.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And a whole bunch of other like, you know, expletives.
Yeah. Did he like just sit on the other side of the screen and talk trash, like not do anything?
No, he didn't say anything. Well, he was turtling the whole match, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But he didn't say anything until I beat him, and then he started yapping. And I just gave him the typical "you mad, bro?" and he's like,
Yeah, that's Trey. He would like literally like we would be fighting. I would have, you know, say I had Ares or something, and it would be like he was already down to the second bar, and I hadn't really got much damage off me, and he just decides to just give up then and sit on the other side of the screen and cuss me out.
Well, I think what got him salty with my matches is he almost had me like he almost perfected me he perfected my first bar.
Right.
And then I went Hulk mode and came back and won. And that was the last match where he got really salty.
Yeah.
And then so he was probably just getting frustrated.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But
Yep, that was my first Miiverse beef with Lamar.
yeah, me too actually.
Mine was Philly Jason.
Oh yeah.
Really, for some reason, I was the only one that got along with that guy.
Billy Jason, no more.
He was kind of a jerk, but he always like was nice to me, I guess. I don't know why.
Yep, I don't know either.
Oh, he was always a jerk to me.
Yeah, he was like.
I saw, like in Cough, I saw him being a jerk to everybody. But if I was in there, he'd always be like, "Hey, Jambi, what's up?" Maybe just because he could beat me all the time. But
Yeah, like he could beat me at the beginning, but then I figured him out, and then once that happened, he started getting mad.
And then everybody got good, and then he disappeared.
Yeah. But what he would do is like he's basically Lamar's sensei, because what he would do is he would go into a lobby, like he would find a lobby, and he couldn't have like KC Ghost or anybody in there, you know, it would have to have like people that he knew he could, you know, do well against, and
right.
then he'd sit up at the lobby and he'd talk to everybody, you know, they'd praise him or whatever. Okay, and if I came in the lobby, or Trey came in the lobby or anything, and then we start working our way up the ladder, he sees our name up there and he starts complaining because he knows. And then and then what he would do, since once I started consistently beat him, what he would do is he wouldn't even play me. And I think he did the same thing to Trey. He would just like sit, like once his character select screen came up for our match, he would just say, "Okay, you see this guy? Do you guys see this guy? He's such a cheater. Like, he's such a spammer. Da, 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 da.
Oh, come on.
And I'm gonna make him wait. So he would literally wait down the clock all the way on the character select screen and leave at the last second.
Oh man.
For some reason, he had some way. I don't know what he was doing, but it would boot me out or something like that.
Yeah, it did the same thing to me. It would like basically wreck the room. It would like, destroy the KOTH room.
Weird.
Yep. He's a crazy guy.
My newest beef is that Lucario Rouge Aura guy. I don't know if you played him.
Yeah, I saw him going crazy. He's the guy that like is a TK fraud. He tried.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he tried to pretend like he's like in the crew. Yep.
He plays like Lamar. Like he plays back row like completely weird. Like he doesn't do any combos. He just sits back and reacts to stuff.
Right.
So we were going back and forth, wins and losses. But if I lost, he would play me again, and he would play me again until I won. If I found him again, he would leave.
Yeah.
And he did that every time, and it drove me nuts. Like he would never give me a run back, right?
Right.
And then if he did, after fighting him a couple times and he couldn't find anyone else, he'd play me. And if I started winning, he would just rage quit.
Right.
So I just ended up blocking him.
That sounds like Matt.
Yeah, it does.
And I just ended up blocking him because it just got to be too much.
Yep. Yep, I think it might be Mitt. That's what it sounds like to me too.
Matt's still playing. I ran into him the other day.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Yep. I found his Bananasaurus account online. So this has become a let's talk about our memorable injustice personalities section. Yeah.
That drama was classic. I can't believe we got him banned off Miiverse.
Yeah. My dog can't believe it either.
No, she just said white, gold.
But yeah, but Philly Jason, I gotta talk about Philly Jason a little more. That guy, he would literally never pick any other character except for Raven.
Yeah.
And all he would do is just use the, grab, like the, whatever you want to call, what's that, Soul Crush? And
The full screen one?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then he'd start hopping towards you with the jump 2 or whatever. But so basically, all I had to do was pick Sinestro and shoot Fear Blast at him, and just like block his Soul Crush and then hit him with a Fear Blast. And he got mad and called me a spammer. I was like, dude, you're just hitting Soul Crush over and over again. So what's the difference? Anyways, and then I started, just being able to be in my area. So, but he would like taunt me after the match though. If he won, he would like the Raven like goes up on the windscreen, she spreads her, wings or whatever you want to call it. He'd be like, oh, look at those feathers, oh, they're beautiful. Oh my goodness. And another one of my favorite guys was Mystic Sean. Did you play him, Jambi?
Oh, that guy was hilarious.
I hate Mr. Sean.
Yeah. He was, I didn't like the guy, but he made me laugh for some reason. Like, he was always, every time he'd find me, he'd be like, Jambi! Jambi, son! Jambi! And he'd do it the whole match. And then I don't think he was like a rage quitter on me or anything, but he was just nuts.
Yeah, Trey needs to tell his story.
But remember we found him. He's at the top of the list on the PS Vita version.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Who has a PS Vita?
My brother does, and I played Injustice on it.
Oh wow.
And yep, I saw him up there on the rank list, like near the top.
I hope he didn't sell his Wii U for a Vita.
Yeah. But regardless to say, yeah.
Because he disappeared too.
He was awesome. And I will have to say that if we did a Miiverse poster of like all time, I would have to give it to Smuggles for the Are We Looking at the Same Moon Philly Jason thread. That was classic.
That was...
One, it was classic because Smuggles never post. And two, it was classic because it was about Philly Jason.
That taunt, man.
Yep. That was awesome.
I haven't seen Smuggles in a while online.
I actually haven't seen Casey Ghost either. Have you seen him?
No, but he's a busy guy. I think he's gotten absorbed in his work.
Yeah.
But I think Smuggles either doesn't play anymore or is on PS3. But I haven't even seen him like online in a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen him because, I mean, I think he's still online because occasionally I'll see him online, but he has it super private, but you can't even see what he's doing.
Yeah.
Well, you guys want to move into the topics, like some of the topics I had?
Off topic.
Oh, Jamie, I forgot. Okay, we were talking about the tier list for sodas earlier. What's the best soda, or pop, or whatever you want to call it? So, what do you think? What's your tier list for soda if you drink it?
I don't drink a lot of soda. It usually has whiskey in it.
Okay.
Is it? I don't know if you guys have it in the States, but it's an Italian one that this like pizza place near my house used to have. It was called Brio.
Brio.
And it was kind of like a Coke, but it had this like weird taste to it.
Right.
But like ice cold, it was so delicious. But the warmer it got, the more disgusting it got. But if it was ice cold, it was really, really good.
Yeah.
But that was only like a once in a while thing.
Okay. Last question about soda. Have you had Mountain Dew Baja Blast?
No, I have not.
Yep. Do you guys have Taco Bell?
Oh yeah. Well, not where I am. Where I am now, we don't even have. It's a 40-minute drive to the closest McDonald's. So.
Okay. Well, if some Taco Bell pops up, you need to go to it and get a Baja Blast.
Alright, I'll check that out.
But, Kai wants us to talk about Splatoon, so I guess we'll talk about Splatoon.
Alright.
Okay, so what are the weapons we know of? Do you guys remember any?
No, I don't.
You never went.
And, well, okay, there's a paint roller, there's the bazooka, there's like the little standard gun. Yeah, like, did you guys, well, I know Trey saw the Nintendo Direct. You saw the recent Nintendo Direct, Jamie?
I'm not sure. I think I might have missed it.
Okay, so that might be why. Okay, well, yep, and they announced that they're gonna have like, well, okay, Kyle's little comment is, I still don't know what the paintbrush is supposed to do, not to be confused by paint roller. So I don't know, I guess there's a paintbrush too. I know there's a bazooka, a paintbrush, a paint roller, standard gun, there's a sniper rifle thing, there's some potato chips. Somebody's getting into some potato chips or something. But yep, anyways. And then there's like the grenade thing that you can throw. And there's like that little electric force field. So anyways, Trey, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. You know about this stuff, don't you?
Which part?
Splatoon
I
part?
mean, I've seen the trailer, but man, that was a long time ago.
It was only like last month, right?
Only last month.
Okay, but he said, okay, he wants to talk about the verdict of weapon management. It says weapons are sold in a pack. You can't buy primary, sub, nor special weapon individually. So what does verdict of weapon management mean to you guys? What do you think Kai means by that?
You said vertigo weapon management?
No, verdict of weapon management.
Sorry, I was scrolling on Facebook.
Probably like weapon strategy. Like you probably get, maybe you get the paintbrush and a bazooka, and then you use you strategize that way.
Right. Yep. All I know is I'm going to use the sniper rifle. Yep.
That game looks so much fun. I can't wait for that.
Oh, and then he says, I'm sorry, Kai, we're not giving your questions justice probably in your opinion, but okay. Verdict of online play status is what he wants to talk about. And he says, you get better weapons the more you play, a play to win formula. How will the balance be between a person who's played for 3 months versus one who is starting right now? And what do you think of a game that rewards players for playing and winning a lot?
See, that's always tough, in my opinion, because if you do that, then you have the people that literally can play 24/7. No, that's where you get the whole, what was it, whole World of Warcraft thing, where the guy that can sit down and play forever. But then, I mean, at the same time, you do want to reward that to a certain extent.
Yeah.
You want to show some type of loyalty for at least playing the game a lot. But I still feel like the skill should always be rewarded, though. So.
Yeah, play to win is better than pay to win, for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, and
that's what I mean. It's tough.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it looked like, at least you get, like, the pack of weapons. You can't, like, stack, like, a certain kind of weapon or do anything like that.
Can you grind that stuff offline, or, like, in the single-player mode, or is it...
I think it's just online. I think so. Yeah, I think it's just online. I'm not positive, though. Don't quote me. But some people are going to have all the weapons unlocked right out of the gate. But as long as it's not too high of a ceiling to get, like, a decent weapon, then it'll be okay.
Yeah, it's Nintendo. I think they'll be fair with it.
Yeah.
It won't be like Destiny, where you have to create, like that guy did, make, like, a robot thing for his controller so he can sit there and grind while he's not playing.
Are you serious?
Did you see that? He made this little robotic thing that,
No.
that like pressed buttons, and he stood in one cave while enemies kept spawning and coming out, and then if he died, like, it would just restart, and he could just go to work, and it would sit there and grind for him because the game is so tedious.
Oh my goodness. Dude, yeah. Oh yeah, actually, did you know, okay, and aside from Splatoon, did you know about the, like, amiibo grind that you can do for custom moves? Like, you can just let your amiibos, like, oh my goodness, my wife's still going on about this dress. Well, anyways, the amiibo grind where you, like, stick them in there and you can let them fight, like, just in a regular match, and then you go back and you save them, and then you go back to the amiibo section in the vault, and then, like, you read them on there, and they'll give you rewards, like custom moves and stuff. So people's strategies are, like, to put 8 of them on there and 99 stock and let them go at it while they're at work or whatever.
Right on.
And then get the rewards. I'm going to try that. Because it is frustrating to get those custom moves.
Well, I saw on Twitter yesterday, Hungrybox made a little petition for Nintendo for when Mewtwo comes out to have a patch that unlocks all the custom moves.
Oh, that would be awesome.
So that people can, be easier for tournaments and things like that.
Like, yeah. Like, even if it just costs $5 or something. Oh my goodness, please. Or, like, at least, like, make it so when you're unlocking custom moves, you can't unlock, like, the same one over and over again. Like, it doesn't have this. It's weird because it's not like any other game where you can only unlock stuff once. You can literally get the same custom moves for your awards that you've already got. So
yeah, that's a little annoying.
Yeah, that's dumb.
I still haven't even unlocked all the stages yet. I'm missing like 2 stages, I think.
Anyways, so about Splatoon, Kazuko has more here. He went and typed out a whole thing for us. And he says, anticipation of other multiplayer mode. He says, rumor has it that there will be a 1 vs. 1 mode. What do y'all think of that for Splatoon?
I don't like that. That sounds weird.
Really?
I mean, can you even do a 1v1 in a game like that? Because, the main objective is technically to paint the thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it'll really work in that game.
Maybe
it would be more like a camp fest, like, for the
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it would have to be like a super small map too.
Yeah. Because, if anything, that reminds me of Mario Kart 8 Battle Mode, which is, big world. You won't really see the other person, sounds like.
It could be fun. But we'll have to see.
Me, the only way it would be cool where it would work is if it was like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater graffiti mode. That was awesome. Where you had to I don't know if you guys played that mode, but where you had to do a trick, you had to do a high trick on it. Yeah, so the only way you could re-get it back is if your trick was higher.
Yep, but that's bottom tier compared to Jet Set Radio. They That game is awesome.
You even know about the Spider-Man cheat code?
No.
And can you pick Scorpion too? I can't remember.
What, in Jet Set Radio?
No, in
Oh, what?
Tony Hawk's, you can pick Spider-Man, you can pick...
Oh.
I remember Spider-Man, but I don't remember Scorpion.
And there was somebody else you could pick.
In one of them, you could pick like Wolverine and like a Star Wars character too.
Right. Wasn't it Boba Fett or something maybe?
Yeah, I don't remember, but they always had some weird cheats like that in Tony Hawk games.
Yeah, nowadays there's no such thing as cheat codes. It's called DLC.
I heard they're making another Tony Hawk as we speak.
Oh,
Is it gonna
snap.
actually be good this time, or is it gonna try to be like Skate?
I imagine they'll go back to being old school arcadey. Skate was pretty realistic and
Yeah, Skate is what killed the skateboard series, in my opinion. It was too realistic.
Yeah, I mean, I did like the Tony Hawk series early on.
a friend of mine loves Skate, but or a couple of my friends really like Skate, but it got a lot of hate. I've never actually played it.
I mean, well, we went to like this like gaming place. It was called Strafe. That's near where we live. And I saw it, and it was. I mean, it looked. I mean, I guess you could like it, but it's kind of like. I don't know. It's like you kind of went both. You know, it's like a person that says he only wants to play UFC versus wanting to play Street Fighter because he says Street Fighter's not realistic. Where, yeah, I mean, to me, I feel like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater was better.
Yep.
I don't want to derail the cast, but some breaking news: Leonard Nimoy just died.
Why are you saying anything, Trey? I was doing something.
Spock.
Oh, that's crazy.
Wow.
Yep, I'm looking at it right now on Twitter. Dude, that's crazy.
Leonard Nimoy?
Yeah.
Well, if you ever watch Big Bang Theory, he talks about him all the time.
Well, I mean, I know who Spock is, but I just didn't know his name.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
He wasn't that old, was he?
83.
Oh, that's pretty young.
Yeah, there's this podcast that I listen to. This is getting back to the Leonard Nimoy thing, but there's this podcast that I listen to, the One Piece podcast, and there's a dude who's like the host of it or whatever. He just like, and he's a Jewish guy. He just put on Twitter, "Rest in peace, Leonard Nimoy. As a Jewish nerd, you've always been an inspiration." So that was pretty awesome. But yeah, dude, the Star Trek series was like, dude, that was huge. That's where geeks originated.
Yep.
Yep. And I gotta say, it was a little bit before my time, but you know.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, I know my
Even
dad
though I'm
loves
old.
Star Trek.
What?
Well, he lived long and prospered.
Yep. How old was he when he died?
83. I saw in the news that he went to the hospital with chest pains a couple of days ago, and I saw him tweet after that, like after he got out of the hospital, and
Yeah.
he just said something like, "Hey guys, don't smoke, it's bad." I used to smoke, so I guess it caught up with him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yep. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Nostalgia Critic, but he said, "Live long and suck it." I just had to put that out there because.
Why did you have to put that out there?
Because it's kind of funny because you mentioned the Big Bang Theory, and because he does YouTube videos, and the Big Bang Theory like copied him, and so he went on this rant of how crazy it was that the Big Bang Theory copied something that he did. It was just like, it was pretty funny.
Okay. I just don't know. I had to throw that out there. What? Why?
It was just kind of funny because when I was thinking of it, I was just dying inside.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, Splatoon.
Yeah, Splatoon. I had a little bit more for us here. What? What, for your live long and suck it comment? Don't blame him for that. That was your own awkward comment. Okay. R.I.P. Leonard Nimoy. In Splatoon, so single player mode. Okay, do we need a deep story, or are we just satisfied by a third-person shooter mixed with platforming for Splatoon? What? One of you at a time. Jambi first.
There'll probably be a light story. I don't think it'll get too deep. It'll just give the characters some life, and that'd probably be about it.
Yeah. What about you, Trey?
Well, I would say if it's anything like Mario Bros. Story, like they'll maybe have a cake and like.
See, this is why I let Jambi go first, because he has nothing of importance to share. And Bluefire would be proud. Bluefire would be proud of that well you just let out earlier. Well. Yeah, that was one of his words there. Yeah, but I think I'm fine with it how it looks right now. Single player mode. It looks good.
Yeah, because I think as long as the multiplayer is fun, that's all that's gonna matter.
Yeah.
Did they say anything about voice chat in game yet, or is it gonna be like Smash Bros. Where it's?
The only thing is like a Famitsu, which is like Famitsu is like a Japanese, magazine that announces stuff and stuff. You're familiar with that? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just like it was just like a scan from there that I guess the translation was something about like when you're going online, it won't be available. But it seemed like when you're going online, like just randomly, like going on ranked or whatever, going on whatever it is. But so yeah, that is to say it's not clear, but I don't know. I hope the outcry about it is enough for them to at least have it for, like, what I want Splatoon to be in my mind, and I think Trey agrees, is like where you can have a party. Like, say it's me, Trey, and Jambi and Kai, like all going like in a party together, and we just like search for a match, like
Yeah. That'd be perfect.
Yeah, it needs to be like that, because otherwise, like, that like loses half the fun of it, because you want to be able to play with like your friends and like be able to come up with strategies and do all that kind of stuff.
And even if you can't chat during a match, it would still be kind of cool, because it'd be like if you chat before the match, it would be almost like a football huddle. Like, all right, this is what we're gonna do, blah blah
Yeah.
blah, and then you try to execute it in the match.
Yeah.
But it'd be. I mean, it'd be better to be able to chat during, but I can see how it could work without it.
Yeah, but they can't just like say, okay, you can only play with, if you have 8 friends, you can only play with friends that way. But it would be awful if you could only go search for random matches like by yourself, like
Yeah, that would. Yeah, I wouldn't like that very much.
Yeah. So. Oh yeah, and this is a little like fun fact or something from Kazuko, the last one here. It says, other tidbits: Splatoon is the second game I know with a Shibuya-inspired city and with emphasis on fashion. I guess in Japan, Shibuya is the place where hipsters and trendsetters hang out. And before Trey says Shibuya, Shibuya, okay. But yeah, I guess he was saying that it was like styled after that city, and that's why they got all the
that's pretty interesting
stuff they got. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but alas, Splatoon is still yet to come. We're still waiting on it. Feels like we've been waiting on it forever, because it's almost been a year, really.
Yeah.
But another game I wanted to talk about was Codename Steam. Have you played it yet, Jambi? I know Trey's played it.
No, I haven't played it yet, no.
Yep. And Trey, you beat the demo, correct?
Beat the demo like 3 times.
Yep, he's an intelligent systems monster. obviously with his Fire Emblem love and Advance Wars love and all that. Talk about it, Trey. What were your impressions?
Alright. Abraham Lincoln coming through town. Okay. What we have a roster of American legends. We got John Henry, we got Elton John, Kappa, okay, no, we got, I forgot the other guy's name, his name was like Henry or something. And then we got, I want to say Sacagawea. No, Tiger Lily.
Tiger Lily, yeah, dude, Blue Fire's gonna love that because all we gotta do is not call her Tiger Lily and call her, oh crap, forgot the name. What's the name from that one game that you always say?
Oh, Squanto?
Yeah, it's Squanto. It's Squanto. It's not Tiger Lily, it's Squanto.
And then who else do we have? Yeah, there's like a lion. I don't understand his story, but...
Yeah, it's literally just a lion.
And they're like, oh, the enemy is here!
There's another Indian, too. His name is Queequeg or something. Is that a historical figure, too, that I just don't know about?
It sounds like you're trying to talk like, dude, like the guy from Big Bang Theory.
Queequeg.
Yeah, but, I mean,
Yep, it's a quart blue on plasma.
I've only seen who's in the demo, and so, yeah, it looks pretty cool. I can tell that the system is pretty deep. Seems like you can, like, get different guns and all that stuff. But it's hard to tell from the demo because you're locked into whatever you have. But, I mean, the game is pretty fun. It's like Fire Emblem. Everybody's comparing it to this game called Valkyrie Chronicles, but obviously I haven't played that game. But
Yeah.
I would say it's more like Fire Emblem than it is like Advance Wars. And, I mean, it's really fun in the fact that you gotta, like, plan your moves in advance. And, like, sometimes, like, as far as sneaking, if you get caught, it's almost a wrap. That your whole strategy has to change.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, it's pretty fun.
That's interesting. I always thought it looked like a Gears of War or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of does have that vibe, but it plays nothing like Gears of War.
Right.
Because, you know, Gears of War is obviously, like, you know, action-based, like, you know, you're going on the fly. Where this game, it would appear it's action-based. I mean, it is, but
It's
not
turn-based.
really, like, you know, run and gun. It's more like calculated movements.
Oh, okay.
And kind of like turn-based.
Yeah.
It's more like Fire
almost
Emblem.
So it's almost like a real-life, fun board game in a way.
Okay, the trailer made it look like it was like a run and gun. Almost.
Yeah, no, it's like Fire Emblem where you gotta like move your character in certain places, but the difference is you actually get to like aim and shoot. So you could, you know, it's like a game like Fire Emblem, you know, there's not really human error that can go into it. But in this game, you can have human error, whereas you're the one that misses the shot. Or if you don't shoot fast enough, you get a shot or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. But, I mean, I think it's going to be pretty good. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know how well a game like this can sell. Because, I mean, you know, first of all, most kids don't want to play a game where, you know, they don't want to have to, like, take turns, for example.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
You know, so I don't know how well this game can sell, but...
Yeah, it seems like a very a niche audience for that game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, you know... Like, I know for me, even as a kid, it was kind of an anomaly that I would like to play a game like that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I work with kids, and so like, I'll try to get them into, like, you know, I'll be like, hey guys, you try this game, and they cannot, like, stand, like, Fire Emblem or, like, Advance Wars for, like, more than, like, 2 seconds.
Yeah, I used to work with Trey and with the same kids, and yeah, they would never play that game.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. It's not really a game that, it's almost like you have, because I can't imagine a kid, like, going to I can imagine, like, this happening where a kid goes into a store and is like, oh, I want to buy this game because of the box. And then as soon as they play it, they're like, I hate this game, taking it right back. So to me, that game looks kind of like a hard sell to a certain extent. Because I've already seen where a lot of Fire Emblem people don't want to buy it. And then Advance Wars people don't want to... I know Advance Wars people are being little babies. They don't want to buy it because they want to, like, not show support so that, you know, intelligence systems will go back to, like, Advance Wars. But In my opinion, it's a pretty good game. I mean, I really like it. Like, they did something different. Like, I feel like intelligence. Huh?
Would you say it's like an evolution of Advance Wars?
No, because they're not really. I mean, I would say it's an evolution of the way that a turn-based game is played. But I mean, it's really nothing like Advance Wars.
Yep.
Because in Advance Wars, it was I mean, you guys can play it on like the Wii U, but I mean, Advance Wars is more like battle-based. You gotta like build, and you gotta like build the right like thing. Like you might think that I can just build tanks, but then they can counter you with like long-range artillery, but then you could counter them right back by like just like going in with like a huge assault on like So it's like really the mind game of what you build, how you come across building it, and then like managing your money. Whereas this game is more. I really want to see how the multiplayer works, because one problem I had with Advance Wars was like, I guess it was like the same problem you can have in like any time you fight somebody with counter picks, where if you're like playing with a friend, you both can literally never play the game if like one person refuses to pick because they don't want to get counter picked.
Yeah.
So it can be, you can have that same problem in Advance Wars, where somebody knows that
Oh, Lord.
They kind of got the feeling that no matter where they go, they're gonna get beat, so they can just not move. They can just sit there and like wait on their turn forever, which is why I hate chess, by the way.
We should never have brought up Advance Wars. That's all I'm saying.
But it's like when someone knows they're gonna lose, they can literally sit there on their turn all day and think forever. But with this game, they made a time limit. Like in the versus mode, they made a time limit on on how many while your turn. I really feel like that game. Like, I didn't realize that most people didn't play that game. They're like, oh no, this is too hard, too difficult.
It was really
last
hard.
level in that game, the last level in that game is pretty like stupid. Like,
Yeah, I'm not sure I ever beat that game.
yeah, I mean the last level was pretty dumb. And like this was like when I look back, I'm like, man, I beat this when I was like 8 or 9. I'm like, there was like, you can't just go online to figure out how to beat it. I was like, I don't know how I beat this level.
Speaking of Game Boy SP, I can attest that Nintendo products are indestructible, because I found my Game Boy SP that's probably been in the bottom of a box for 10 years. So I decided, I found the cable, so I plugged it in, and the light came on to charge. So I was like, oh, all good. So I let it charge for a couple hours. I went to turn it on, and it wouldn't turn on. So I was like, oh, I guess it's toast. The battery's dead. Then I kind of smacked it a couple times, but it kind of flickered. And I was like, oh, okay. So I plugged it back in, let it sit for a couple more hours. Same thing. It wouldn't turn back on. And then I just mashed the on-off switch, and then now it works. Just needed a little TLC.
Back it around a little bit.
Tender love and care. Yep. All the ladies who are listening just thought that was about TLC, and shop till you drop. And by all the ladies listening, I mean my wife. Yep. But anyways, oh yeah, I was gonna say I played the Codename Steam demo too, but I got stuck at one part and I gave up. I beat probably 6 levels. I was like, how far is this demo go? And then I got to one part and I got stuck, so I haven't picked it back up yet. But it's pretty tough. I'll say that
you have to go through the fire that was Advance Wars and Fire.
It was pretty fun, but I will say one thing. Okay, the character, first of all, whoever thought of the game where Abraham Lincoln is leading the charge with Tom Sawyer and Tiger Lily and a lion and a pumpkin and against an alien invasion with a steam gun, with steam weapons and stuff, has got to be a crazy person. But it seems like a half-baked thought too, though, because all the characters are interesting because they're either weird or they're historical figures or something. But the bad guys, the aliens, are just generic robots. That's my problem with it.
Well, I mean, we're at the early level, so they might have, like, bosses or something, so.
Well, I was looking on the website, and it has, like, a bunch of the alien menace or whatever, like, all of them, and they're all alien. They're all, like, robots. They're all just like robots.
Huh.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you don't know if there's any bosses.
That's true. I'm just saying I hope there is.
The aliens had, like, different, like tendencies that they do. Like, there's the bigger ones that are annoying. That they can, like, play defense, and if you go near them, they're going to shoot you.
Right.
And they have, like, more health. And there's the scouts that really go out and hunt you down.
The slasher, yeah.
Yeah.
It goes, yeah.
It's like the more, like, but it's like really hard if you haven't played the game because it looks so similar. But I bet in the later levels it might have more varieties.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even that. Yeah, I just want, like, yeah, to, you know, have an enemy that, I don't know, means something. I don't know. Not mean something necessarily, but, you know, it's like cooler or something.
Yeah, a little more substance.
Yeah, but, yeah. Oh, well, I'm so tempted right now to just buy DKC2 right now.
Oh my goodness, are we back at this?
I just want a Mario Sunshine HD remake, but that's impossible on the Wii U.
Yeah. Oh, it's impossible?
Yeah, because you need the analog shoulder buttons.
Well, you could use the GameCube controller.
True, but they don't have enough adapters.
Okay.
Unless they bundle it with an adapter or something.
It's
Yeah,
needed, babe.
I never got that anyways. Why they can't just make more? Or at least have them to order.
Yeah.
Guys,
I got
do it.
Because I bought one of the controllers, but I couldn't find my latest eShop purchase was
But it's $8.
My latest eShop purchase was due to extreme laziness. I bought Injustice again because it was cheap, just so I don't have to take the disc out and replace it with Smash Brothers all the time. But I also wanted the points because I only needed 60 points to get another gift, so I was like, alright, I'm gonna do it.
How much was it?
It was $20.
Oh, really? Yep. Super sale.
I ordered the Zelda carry bag and the Mario shirt.
Dude, I wanted the Zelda carry bag, I just didn't have enough points. Yep. I got Metroid 2 instead.
Nice.
You know, I want to get it, but it's $8. I didn't realize it was $8. Donkey Kong Country 2 is $8. But I still need to buy my, my cord.
Yeah. Okay, so back on track here. Sorry about that. Okay, so did you guys see that custom movesets were made legal for were made illegal rather for CEO?
Yeah, I saw something about that.
Yeah, and that's kind of interesting considering that Evo is, you know, having custom movesets. So usually they follow suit, you know, like everybody else follows suit up to Evo.
Well, probably because they don't want everyone picking Olimar.
Yeah, you saw that broken stuff with Olimar?
Yeah, but I'm guessing maybe Evo knows something, like maybe that'll be fixed before Evo, perhaps?
It'll probably just be banned. Like that one thing, but...
No Olimars.
The guy said, Jabali, I guess, you know, the guy who runs CEO, he just said that, well, he said a lot of things. He wrote up like a big thing, but basically he said he wanted it to be fair for everybody, and it's like super hard to unlock it all, and or it takes forever. And then on top of that, he said, you know, he wanted to see, you know, what the metagame looked like just with the normal moves. Like after a while, just let that see how that looked. I don't know. And then, you know, too, to me at least, it seems like, I don't remember if he said this or not, but it seems like, you know, people that don't have like a local scene or something like that, like the way they practice is online, and, you know, unless you have like friends who are like pretty good, you know, you're getting online practice on for glory with like, just with the normal moves and stuff, but I don't know. Anyway. But you know somebody is going to find some broken stuff that wasn't banned before the tournament at EVO and go crazy or something.
Yeah, you never know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But yep, I'm working on unlocking them myself.
No, I'm thinking that when U2 comes out, it's going to come with a patch, so something will be in there, I bet.
Yeah, Petition you mentioned would be awesome if that worked that way, you know. Yep. But now we can go ham. That's all I had for scheduled stuff. But Kazuko is mad that we're not streaming. Yep. I could stream, but no, okay. I'm too lazy at the moment. But yep, he was getting mad on Miiverse. Anyways, but you're manning Jigglypuff now, Jambi?
I'm trying to.
Oh boy.
He's fun. Jiggly's fun to play, but it's just hard to get the KO. I'm finding. Actually, I find it hard to get a KO with any character, but I started using Jiggly and she's fun. Yep.
The only advice
Do you notice the matches we had? Could you tell I was getting progressively more tired with every match?
Yeah.
As it started off, I thought it was doing okay, and then I just started dozing off and dozing off and dozing off.
Yeah. Yep, I was kind of going autopilot too because I was just using. Yep, I just picked Captain Falcon to be cheap.
Yep.
Dude, his dash grab is too much, in my opinion. That makes him. Yeah. That and just. Yeah.
I thought I did okay with Daisy though.
I was gonna say, yeah, you did good. Was I picking Captain Falcon at that moment? I don't remember who I was picking, but I do remember thinking, why doesn't he pick Daisy?
Yeah, I thought I did better. Excuse me. I thought I did better with Daisy than Jiggly.
Yep. Well, I'd say Jigglypuff is like she's tough because she can, has that weakness that, she's super light, so at any moment, you could lose.
And that shield pop too.
Yeah. Yeah. Shield pop to death. Yep, you never shield us there, really. Well, I guess you shield, but don't shield for long.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, she gets all her kills basically just by, like, edge gimps and stuff like that. And that back air can kill pretty early, and actually her dash attack is pretty strong too.
It was funny when you picked Jigglypuff, you were doing all the stuff, you were like nailing all the stuff that I was trying to do. Like you almost got me off with that, where she just pretty much kicks you off the stage.
Yeah.
Jump kick.
Well, that's who I mained at the beginning, was Jigglypuff, and I still got her in the lineup, but if you look at your Jigglypuff and my Jigglypuff, and if you look at like Trey plays Jigglypuff on the side too, he has one of his, one of his characters that Well, it's pretty good troll character, but but if you look at all three of them, they play differently. They each play differently because Trey is like side B, side B. Yep, that's all he's gonna use. And
it's a great move though.
It is a great move, yeah. But I've started using it more now. But yeah, he's just gonna try and ram it down your throat. Whereas I use that some. But I also say, okay, Trey is never gonna go for a rest. Like I'll go for rest. Pretty much the whole match. Like my whole match with Jigglypuff, the whole reason I pick her is because she has rest, and because she's a Pokemon. But
I'm the same way. I just wanted to get the rest. That's what I want to do. But I probably do. I do the sleep move way too much.
Oh, I was gonna say I noticed at the beginning you'll be playing solid, and then once it gets down, if you're losing or something, or you're at disadvantage and you think you're gonna lose, you'll start going kamikaze mode, going in hard for the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you would get me with that. Like we were playing 4-player matches. I forget who was playing with us. Chrono maybe and somebody else. And yeah, and you would get me with that like all the time. I would like forget where you were at, and then you would just like come in flying in with the rest. And I was like, what in the world?
In multiplayer, yeah, I just go rest crazy because it's like more of a chance to just hit by luck, you know.
Yep. Well, I would do that, except I can't do it if Trey's playing with me because he'll like let whoever is near me kill me. Like if I do it once, dude, I feel like I'm getting a spanking or something. Like, yep, bad boy, don't do that. Like, cause he'll just like literally, like whoever, if I miss it, or if I do it like, you know, near somebody who can punish me, and Trey's there too, then he'll just let them punish me for it. He'll let them charge up a full smash attack and punish me. And he does not care. Yep, he's just gonna do it. Yep, pretty much. Yep. I can't do it. It's annoying. Okay, but the best setup for shoutouts to my Jigglypuff tutorial on YouTube. But the best setup for rest is like when you get them on the corner for the like on the corner of the edge, and you stand just about where if they roll, then they'll roll into you and you'll get a rest. But then they can't really jump over you because you know you can just jump neutral air, forward air, and just wall them out. So you gotta make them panic and roll and get them with it. Yep, that's what I do. But yeah, I thought it was crazy that you picked up Jigglypuff. I didn't think you'd pick that character. Yep.
I don't know why I was inspired to use him.
Yep.
Can't remember. You guys ever see J-Tails?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever see his YouTube site?
Mm-mm.
He's got some awesome tutorials. He hasn't gotten through all the characters yet, but like most of them. And yeah, he'll do like a 20-minute thing on like this is how you be competitive with X character, and then he'll go online for half an hour.
Yeah.
Like explain like, oh, this is what I'm doing. This is what I expect my. It's just a nice little walkthrough. It's really good.
Yep, I'm kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah, yours are good too.
I didn't do the thing with for glory afterward. But yeah, I didn't know he had a YouTube channel. I've seen him in tournaments.
Yeah, he started streaming too. He's got a pretty good stream.
Well, I'm looking at it now, and yeah, he has like almost every character up there now. Trey, are you alive?
Nope. Still contemplating whether or not I should get DKC too.
Yeah, you're just like sitting in front of the screen, probably looking at it. Oh, I was gonna say, Jambi, I think that Aries might beat Batgirl. Is that crazy? Or go even with her?
That's not crazy because I don't know like that thing that you do with the down leg kick.
Yeah, I was just gonna say just because of that. Yeah.
Because like that's all you have to do. If you think I'm gonna teleport, like it just whiffs.
Yeah, I just whiffed that from full screen. It's kind of like I'm playing Street Fighter or something. I just whiffed that normal from full screen.
But then again, with your teleport, if I know you're gonna come in and do your down kick to the sword or whatever, I mean I think I can punish that with pretty much anything.
Yeah.
No, it's hard. Ares has always been one of my like worst matchups. I don't know why. Because he's so slow and everything hits me. I don't understand.
Ares is a cute character.
Okay, what other Ares have you lost to? I don't even know who else. I mean,
no one on Wii U, but there's a bunch of good ones on Xbox and stuff that I've run into.
Yep, I probably gave him advice because I was posting on Test Your Might for some tricks for Ares. I was talking with those guys. I just didn't tell them I was from Fraudulent Wii U. Yep. Yep.
But I remember something about NetherRealm was talking about Ares and what kind of character they wanted him to be, and they wanted him to be like an online warrior that was just like. His own thing.
Yeah.
That catches people off guard. And,
right, yeah. Yeah, like kind of just a, what do you call it? YOLO character or mix-up character or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, exactly. A character that like not a lot of people are going to pick, but the people that put the time in are going to, do well with them.
Yeah, I was always sad that nobody did. I mean, there's like one guy that does okay with them, but he's not that good with them in the tournament. In tournaments, yeah, I think some of the other guys that you're probably playing on Xbox and stuff should have gone out and played. I wish I could have gone out and played in a tournament with like, if I had like a converter for the PS controller, which I actually got my hands on, but it ended up failing, and I had to use the standard 360 controller for Injustice, which in my opinion is awful.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah, because the D-pad is like not even worth anything on that controller. The analog sticks on.
I even ended up buying the controller with a apparently better D-pad, the one where you can switch it.
Yeah, I saw that.
No, it's just as bad.
Yeah.
It's not any better.
Yeah. So do you use stick?
Yeah, I use a stick on 360 for pretty much everything.
Yep, but dude, yeah, nobody knows that trick, I don't think. Well, they might know it now, but yep. Nobody knows it. That's what I'm saying about like matchups and being like a character loyalist. You learn those little tricks. Like I just learned that by accidentally doing it one time. Probably against you or something, accidentally doing it. But now I knew it would happen, so I just like will whiff it from full screen. So then, so then you don't know, like, cause with Batgirl you had to play like, well, you don't have to play that way, but if you want to get in on Ares zoning, then you can use the teleport, but you're gonna try and react to his zoning, but you'll get thrown off. It's just like Street Fighter. You get thrown off by, whiffing other stuff or like.
Like Ares might be the only character where Batgirl's teleport whiffs on a move, because that's pretty much, if I see them, whiffing a punch or something, all I have to do is teleport and it grabs everybody. It doesn't matter. It'll grab everybody except Ares.
Yep. Pretty much. Yep, and yeah, they would say like that Green Lantern matchup is awful for him. It's like some of the people would say that, but I think it's okay, because like Heights didn't know, like Ares gets demolished close up by Green Lantern, but far away I know how to zone him out, like, and he can't really get in.
Yeah, he didn't know what to do.
He can't get in on that. And then versus Smuckles, I had to figure out that, like, it's basically the question that you had to figure out with every character. Like, how do you beat Batman's Jump 2? That's the question.
Yeah.
And then I figured out.
Question.
Yeah. Yeah. Jump 1 beats it, though. With Ares Jump 1, it'll beat it. If you do it before he does his move, he'll beat it out. But, yep. And then, Trey knows that Wonder Woman gets bodied by Ares, in my opinion.
Yeah, he gets his body.
Yeah, cause let's just say like me and Trey will usually go even, or maybe even he'll beat me. A little more than I do in most fighting games. It's either even or a little his advantage, but when he picks Ares versus, Wonder Woman versus my Ares, he gets bodied because he literally can't get in there. Like, you can't move.
It's because her parry, her bracelets are useless because she can't do it to the sword or the axe. So you can't if she could do that, I could do something. But the fact that he can throw out random sword or axe, can't beat it.
Yeah. He could do. Yeah, because if he tries to do instant air, then I'm just going to cover that space with like a blast or like something. And then if he tries to float up and do it and like dash over or something, I can throw the axe. Or if I don't have the axe, I just hold the down sword out there. Like that sword that will go up. And yep. But I will say there is no way in heck to figure anything out to do Ares versus Hawkgirl. That matchup is impossible.
Yeah, it's tough.
Hawk Girl's one of those characters that beats the mess out of some characters and loses real bad to some characters, in my opinion. I don't know. But especially, I think her frame advantage that KC would use, is even, like, she has, like, small windows that you can punish her, but it, like, disappears online.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway. But yeah, if you work through the matchups with your characters, people out there, you'll learn some stuff about the matchups. Like, you'll learn how to beat them, and like, say somebody's picking commonly used character, you'll know that matchup better than they'll know your character or whatever if you just stick to your character. In Smash Bros, it's kind of the same, but it is a little bit different, just because the characters. The characters, you don't have to learn like combos necessarily. Well, I guess you do, but I don't know. It's it's a little easier to pick up characters in Smash Bros. In my opinion, but maybe just a little harder to push them farther. But yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I miss playing good green arrows like Trey and Tomtron. Every green arrow I've run into the last couple of weeks sits full screen and mashes arrow. that's all they do.
Yeah, and it does like 0.1 damage or something dumb.
Yeah, so I'll just sit there and let the time run out every time.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Tomatron, I haven't gotten to play him like when I was playing, when he first came on, it was about when I was starting to get off, so I played him like online once or twice, or like several times on rank, but then once I guess he got used to the game, I got to play him when he got better. Is he pretty good?
He's average.
Yeah.
But at least he tries.
Yeah.
He doesn't sit there and just realize that he's not doing any damage and or anything like that. But he hasn't played in a while, so.
Yeah, so you probably beat most of the guys on there right now, don't you? Like if not all of them.
I am the king now. Everyone else is left. or blocked me, so I don't know.
Blocked you, yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that Heights guy was pretty good though.
Yeah, he's actually improved. Like in the last couple of weeks, even he's gotten really good. Like I was playing him before I moved, and I was smoking him pretty good. And the other night he's improved greatly.
Yeah. Yeah, like I was telling Trey about his Green Lantern.
Yeah, you can tell he's put in the work the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. Guys, yeah.
I was going to fight Alejandro's Green Lantern. And KingsHaki, man, there was one guy that had my number. It was
KingsHaki? Yeah, I don't know why he had your number, dude.
Dude, he literally did the same thing over and over. My brain couldn't process it.
I bodied him.
My brain couldn't process why he would always jump back.
Shot?
Yeah, why he would do it even if I punished him. My brain would not process it.
Okay, yeah, let's go right. Who had your number, Trey, and I can say who had mine, and then Jimmy say who had his.
Me, the only people
Almost
I really
done,
had
babe.
problems with would be, I mean, I'm sure like everybody had problems with Smuckles and KC, so.
Yeah.
But I would say the only people that I felt like were beating me, where I felt like I just didn't know what I was doing, was KingsHaki, where it was like almost no matter what I did, that guy would just like beat me, like.
Yeah.
Like, it was like early on when I was like picking Lex, I was beating him 24/7, but when I switched to like Green Arrow and Wonder Woman, he started owning me, which was so weird.
Yeah.
And then it was like the Tinsler just seemed to like later on I like switched it up where he owned me really bad early, but then I started owning him real bad late. And by the time I left, I owned him pretty bad, where he started to counterpick me. But I mean, it was like every match we had was like down to the wire. And I gotta say that another person, his last life, he had my number.
Yeah, you always talk about it.
But then I can't, well, it was because me and him never played on a 50-50 battlefield, because when we played, it was either Sinestro versus Lex, which is bad, or when I went Scrubby Scorpion versus Sinestro, which is bad. So we never fought on like 50-50 like ground.
Yeah.
It was always one person was fighting like an 8-2 matchup.
Yeah.
And so, and then I gotta say, me and Smuckles, like even when I had Nightwing, we were like 50-50. Then when I went to Green Arrow, it was like, you know, around 50-50.
Yeah.
So I gotta say that was like, and then like against KC, I started to body his Black Adam, that he would never pick him against me anymore, and so he would just stick to like scrubby hot girl, and that character was something.
I was so proud I beat his Black Adam with Deathstroke one time. That was my crowning achievement.
Oh yeah, Jamie, who are your demons?
Aside from everybody, Tizzler was at first, and then we started going pretty even eventually. Y'all know Met. Met.
Oh yeah.
Take me off something else, because I know I should have always beaten him, because I knew exactly what he was always going to do, but sometimes he just turtled me out.
Yeah.
But the last couple of times that I did play him, like a couple weeks ago, I destroyed him, so I was happy about that. Who else? Yeah, that Chemox guy, yeah, he got me pretty good.
Oh, I hated him.
But I think, I don't know, with him, I don't know, something felt off about playing him, like with his connection or something, like...
Yeah, I kind of felt that too, but it was just like, so weird, where it was like, oh, aggravating.
It was almost like he always had a frame advantage, no matter what. Like,
that's how I felt too.
Yeah, I know I'm blocking. I know he's gonna do the low, you know, whatever Green Lantern stuff, but I can't block it. I'm blocking it, but it's still hitting me.
Yeah.
But that's how I felt about his jump back shots. Where it was like, I knew he was gonna do it. Yeah, I was still getting hit.
Yeah.
Who else is my demon? Well, there's one guy that used to trash talk me, and it would just get me upset, and then I wouldn't be able to concentrate, and I'd lose. He used to play Deathstroke. What was his name?
J360? No. What's his name? I think I know who you're talking about.
And I think he plays Doomsday too.
Oh, is it, oh man, what's his name?
F-O-L?
No, not F-O-L. The guy, Dr. Is it
Dr. Justice.
Dr. Justice.
Dr. Justice. I hate that guy.
Yeah. Everybody hates that guy.
Yeah, he's
a jerk.
Yeah, I would say, for my demons, if you're done, Jamie, I don't know if you're done, you can interject. But anyways, at first, like, I could not beat Doomsday. Like, I don't know why, I just couldn't beat him because I couldn't get because Ares' dash is, like, awful, so the dash forward on that, Supernova was super hard to get. But, I could, like, now, like, once I started picking up other characters and stuff, it's easier. Oh yeah, and once I was playing Green Arrow and I did the down back shot, like, you can anti-air him or whatever. But once I switched to main and Ares, it got hard again. And, you know, I could counter pick him, but, like, you know, say any Doomsday, you know, that I played online for a while, I'd be like, oh my goodness, this character. Because he bodies Ares bad, in my opinion. Like, he just gets in. It would be different with the patch where I could teleport away or something, but he just gets in the Ares' face. Like, he can't, you know, I can't zone him out at all. So then he just gets in there and does damage. So that matchup is awful. But let's say if I pick Flash, then I think Flash bodies Doomsday.
Can you do the meter burn back 3 to his skydive?
Yeah, you can. But I just hate, you know.
Because when I try to do it with if I'm playing Batgirl, it whiffs like almost every time.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate taking that damage though. I have to take that damage for that. Like, let's say, like, Trey would just pick Doomsday, like, against me for a little while there, just because Just because he would get mad against Ares all the time, so he'd just pick Doomsday so he didn't have to deal with him. Yep. That dummy. Oh yeah, but I did figure out that something. I don't remember who I figured it out against. It might have been when I was. Oh no, actually I think Trey told me this. They saw some other guy do it. Was that you can do down, axe, and anti-air the supernova too.
Interesting.
Yep. But yeah, but okay, Trey, you gotta give me credit for figuring out the down back arrow shot, the anti-air the supernova. I told you about that.
Oh yeah.
For Green Arrow. So it's an even trade. Okay, but anyways, other than Doomsday, I'd say, what was that guy who picked Batman and Scorpion? He picked Scorpion.
Oh, my bad.
No, it was a guy. I don't remember what his name was.
Talking about BM Aragon?
No. Oh shoot, I don't remember what his name was.
I think I know who you're talking about. I can't think of the name either.
But he was main and Batgirl, and he would just do jump 2, but then he switched to Scorpion, he'd just do jump 1. And Trey, you told me you used to just do Scorpion mirrors with him.
Yeah, I know you're talking about, man. I cannot remember his... Did he have a Hispanic name?
I think it was just something random. I don't remember.
I'm looking up the leaderboards right now. I want to see if there's anyone that I'm missing.
Yep. Well, of course, KC was
A beast.
that hot girl. Like, dude, I think Ares just gets destroyed. But then I think Flash has a hard time against her too, so I didn't know what character to pick. I could pick Green Arrow and do better than both those characters.
Oh, no, trust me, Green Arrow. Dude, that is not a good matchup.
I know it's not a good one, but it's better than Ares.
No, it's bad. It might not be, because
It is.
if you trade, then she dominates you. If you trade, you're going to get killed, because she can keep throwing that mace at you.
Okay,
It
but
does way more than any arrow does.
okay, but it's still just as bad for Ares.
No, but I'm saying it's not going to be any better if you switch. Like, you're just switching a bad situation for another bad situation.
I don't know. I just think I don't know. 'Cause at least he had the lateral shots in the air and
No,
whatever.
it didn't matter. He could just fly to the spot where I can touch him.
For some reason, B-Dubs had his number. Had KC's number, like, at the end there.
Oh, that's right, because I think Wonder Woman just fights Hugger really well.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I, of course, did pretty well against B-Dubs, because I think Ares beats her.
Oh, is that Scorpion guy zombie fan?
Uh-uh.
No.
No?
Mm-mm. It was another guy.
It was like, 'cause at the end, it was like Kyle B was the notorious Scorpion and someone else was.
I don't know, but Scorpion is whatever. But, yep. But
then there's Mikey OG was kind of... I guess I was his demon, because he ended up blocking me, him and the whole crew.
Oh, yeah. Him and all his brothers.
Yeah.
Yep, but...
It took me a second to get that.
Yeah. Yeah, all his brothers that always were the ones doing stuff to people that were rage quitting against people. It was never him, it was his brother. Yep. But...
Ooh, I have the 5th highest streak on ranked.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Behind Chrono, I know Chrono. Well, no.
Chrono's at 285, You Die Now 180, Jesse James 152, Smuckles 124, and then me at 96.
Man. Dude, what happened to my... I was so mad because one of my... I got banned from Miiverse that one time, and like they deleted my Nintendo ID or whatever it was, so I had to switch and start my whole record over on another profile, because that's when I switched from KingsHaki to OPkingshaki. Because,
right.
Oh my goodness.
I got that 96 with Hawk Girl too.
Did you? Yeah, of course you did. I hate that character.
I can't remember who broke my streak, but I was so mad because it was... who was it? I can't remember.
Well, I gotta take the fam out to eat, so do y'all want to wrap this show up?
Oh, I was gonna say, do we want something? I was gonna say, you might have to hit me up with something.
Yeah, do you want some Kentucky Fried Chicken? I'll send it your way now. But, okay, so thanks for coming on, Jambi.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
You want to let the people, and this has kind of been just a, whatever chill show. But since it's kind of dead as far as news goes and all that, it's like a little bit of a lull. But yeah, can you tell the people how they can contact you?
You can find me on Twitch at JambiSun, which hopefully I'll be streaming a lot more in the coming weeks.
Yep, join me in the chat. I'll be there.
And same thing on Twitter, but I don't really use Twitter that much. But yeah, that's about my contacts.
Alright, Trey?
You can find me sleuthing on Miiverse, probably posting some Ace Attorney photos at RoronoaTrey15. You can probably find me on Twitter, RoronoaTrey15, YouTube, RoronoaTrey15, and real life, RoronoaTrey15, all day, RoronoaTrey15, and the office, RoronoaTrey15.
Yeah, and I don't know what I'm going to do with this episode as far as I might just say, okay, this is a rambling about injustice episode, because some people are going to be like, what did they talk about? But anyways, that's okay. Yep, you love us, and you can find us at KingsHaki RoronoaTrey on YouTube is the YouTube channel. You can email us at OPkingshaki@gmail.com, or you can find me at Kings_Hockey on Twitter and KingsHaki on Twitch, which bodied me today. And you can find me at OPkingshaki on Miiverse. And that's a lot of KingsHakis, but...
And you can find me in a white or black and gold dress at Hakaloogie.
Yeah, that's my wife's awesome name. But anyways, thanks for listening, everybody, and thanks for coming again, Jambi, and as always, Trey. And hopefully we'll get Blue Fire back next episode, and we'll see you then.
Out. Later.
Peace.
Ow. 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 Ow.